The Portland Trail Blazers just traded away Damian Lillard, so it's time to rebuild their squad. The first step for this rebuild is trading away Jrue Holiday. He doesn't make sense on the team with all these young guards, and Miami, I feel bad since they missed out on Dame. We'll go ahead and trade away Jrue Holiday to the Heat for Jovic, Lowry, and a first. That trade is done. Now there's more minutes open up in the backcourt for Scoot, Anthony Simons, and Shaedon Sharpe, and that's exactly what we want. That's pretty much all I'm going to do until the middle of the season, where I have to make a decision on Kyle Lowry's future. He's on an expiring deal, and after looking for trades for Lowry, there really just weren't any good offers. So ultimately, I decided, you know what, I'll just go ahead and release Lowry into free agency, let him choose his next team. But I did also want to trade Jeremy Grant. He's on this absolutely huge contract, so I put together an offer with the Orlando Magic, basically just getting a bunch of guys on expiring contracts in exchange for Grant. This just made sense for me because it cleared up a lot of money. After that, the team looked worse, which is fine. I mean, we can get Jovic some more minutes in the starting lineup, and hopefully we can just lose lots of basketball games so that we can get a really good draft pick. I know this team isn't a championship contending team, and I don't really care about the playoffs. Unfortunately, we made the play-in. This team really exceeded my expectations, winning 37 games. We lost in the first round of the play-in, but the fact that we're here is kind of crazy to me. Ultimately, though, it ends in an L, and now we're going to head to the offseason. But season one was definitely really good. I mean, DeAndre Ayton, he was the leader in scoring. Scoot had a good rookie year. Anthony Simons continued to get buckets, and Shaedon Sharpe had a good year. Is this year 3 for him? It might be. No, I think it's year 2. But anyway, in the offseason, we've got to worry about the NBA draft, where we have the 12th pick, and I couldn't trade it, so we were stuck making the selection, and I think DJ Wagner's pretty good. I'm not really sure, but hopefully he is because he's on our team now. He's a 76 overall at 19 years old. Not too bad. We're also going to pick up the team options for Shaedon Sharpe and Nikola Jovic. We'll let go of Joe Ingles. And then the only free agency decision we had to make was bringing back Cole Anthony. I would have liked to pay him less money, but it is what it is. This is what the team is looking like. Not great, but again, I hope this is another tank type of year where we can actually be bad, because last year we were a lot better than I wanted us to be, making the play-in tournament, and this year the tank went much more to plan. 29 games that we won on the year. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and headed into the offseason, we should have a great chance to land a top pick in the draft lottery. Also, Walker Kessler, conference MVP, is insane. But in the draft lottery, we were greeted by a big surprise. For some reason, the Bulls had our pick, but I looked it up. This just wasn't right, so I went ahead and got our pick back using trade override. I mean, they shouldn't have had it anyway. And then I also went ahead and I traded away Cole Anthony for Bol Bol. This move's just going to save us some money. Maybe we can add somebody in free agency this year. In the draft, I drafted this VJ Edgecombe dude. I really don't know anything about these prospects, so he was a B- overall. That was really my only thought process. He's a 77. There was a 78 who got picked after, but I'm not too mad about it. He should be good for us. Then I also went ahead and went after Kings legend Trey Lyles in free agency, offered him a contract. He ended up signing with the squad. This is what the team is looking like. I think the roster is filling out nicely. We have 6 players above 80 overall, and we also have some cool young players on the team that I'm excited about. And around the middle of the season, we were doing really good. I figured this was my time to actually upgrade the squad around the deadline. I mean, 26 and 21, good enough for 4th in the conference. And after looking around the league, I saw that the Phoenix Suns were a selling team. And essentially that means they're willing to trade their stars. They've only won 12 games on the season. Devin Booker would fit perfectly with what we're trying to do. So with all these young players I have, I'm going to try to put together a trade package. It was centered around VJ Edgecombe, the dude who we just picked 3rd, Anthony Simons, a 1st, and Bol Bol. Originally, the Phoenix Suns weren't working with me, but I've got picks that I can throw into this trade. We've been saving up for this moment, and boom, we land Devin Booker to play alongside Scoot in the backcourt. We're making crazy moves, man. That backcourt should be dynamic. I'm excited to see how this season goes. At the end of the year, Nikola Jokic was named the MVP of the league, Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year, and Sixth Man of the Year. So good stuff from him, I guess. I don't know too much about him. I think he was the dude who took a picture with Bron one time. I actually have seen a little bit about him. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to these playoffs where we won 47 games, only good enough for the play-in tournament. Book, I expected you to help us out more. We do end up getting into the NBA playoffs, but how were we a play-in team? Book was good, Scoot was good, DeAndre Ayton gave us a double-double. I don't really see anything that should have led to us being a play-in team, but here we are. And in round number 1, we're taking on a stacked OKC team, man. J-Dub is up to a 90 overall. Shea, of course, is really good, and we just go ahead and get swept. I thought that Booker move would put us over the edge and we would like make a conference finals run, but apparently I'm delusional. I don't know, man. In free agency, I actually had money to work with, so of course, I had to try. I offered Luka Doncic. It looks like he's going to the Pels. I gave him as much as I could, and then I also tried to offer Joel Embiid. I'm not giving him a no trade clause at 32 years old, but I will give him lots of money. He's not even giving us the time of day, though. Kevin Durant's also here. He's pretty old, though, and I'm not really too sure, but I'll offer him like a 1-year contract, I guess. But it doesn't even matter. He's got a ton of offers. So I'll move over to Triple J. I'm not probably going to bring back DeAndre Ayton unless we don't land any of these guys, because like there's better options available for us to spend our money on, and it looks like KP doesn't really have any offers, so I'm going to offer him a deal. It's not going to be a super long-term deal, and I'm not going to give him the max, but we do end up landing Kristaps Porzingis. We're also going to be able to bring Shaedon Sharpe back to the team, so we're going to have to let everybody else go. Sorry, DeAndre Ayton, but this was an opportunity to upgrade, and I'm also looking to bring in Bruce Brown as a glue guy for the squad. After all those moves, this is what the team's looking like. The depth isn't where I'd want it to be, but I still feel like we're a solid team. We've got nearly 390 pluses. I mean, 289s, and then Booker, who's well above 90. But this apparently just wasn't enough. We sat at the 10th seed around the middle of the season, so I knew it was time to do something. And our new addition, Kristaps Porzingis, he wasn't playing as crazily as I would have hoped. And I wanted Jaren more than I wanted KP, so I went ahead and made that move. I also got this Lewis Best dude who I went ahead and traded to get Walker Kessler and Keontae George, right? Now, the team looks a little better, man. I think so. We also did have to trade Shaedon Sharpe to go get Walker Kessler, but now we've got a solid rotation. I mean, some of the guys in our rotation aren't that good, but you know what? Hopefully they'll figure it out. Maybe they'll, get some shots up or something, get a little better. But at the end of the season, Victor Wembanyama is named MVP. Shout out to Eugene for winning Rookie of the Year. Eugene is a crazy name, bro. You got to be pushing 97 years old to have the name Eugene. Eugene Krabs, Mr. Krabs. We won 34 games on the season, though. We were absolutely trash. Maybe I'm just washed at rebuilds, bro. This is one of my first rebuilds of 24. I did that 24 championships with Kobe. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I was cooking in that one, but this one, apparently I'm just washed. I'm like Celtic Shaq out here, man. We got to bring back Scoot Henderson and also Keontae George on new deals. Of course, I'm going to do that. Scoot wanted to go to the Lakers, but luckily he's restricted, so we could bring him back. And then I brought in the man with the best hair in the league, Alex Caruso. Look at that beautiful headband. Anyways, this is what the team is looking like. I think the depth improved, man. I really do. So hopefully that'll help. It looks like it's not helping that much, though. 24 and 24, the definition of mid. Devin Booker, man, we brought you in to do big stuff. You're on an expiring deal. I see Cade Cunningham and Jabari Smith. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Get out of here, man. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Walker Kessler, I saw Trailblazers legend Drew Holiday. Also saw Tobias Harris. I had to do it. Tobias Harris is somehow playing on a minimum. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and trade away Drew Holiday. Another long Blazers tenure for Drew, and we're going to go get Rob Will and Derek White. Now the rotation is filled out pretty well, I think. We've got all 80 pluses playing on the squad, so hopefully that is enough for us to turn our season around and make a decent playoff run at the very least. At the end of the season, Nikola Jokic is named the MVP of the league. He just keeps winning MVPs. He's won quite a few in this video. The Spurs are also really good. They've got Monty Williams coaching. They won 66 games, so we got to watch out for them. That's if we can even make it out of the play-in tournament. No matter what I do, this team just sucks at basketball. I don't really understand why. Maybe I really am washed at rebuilding, but this team looks good to me. I don't understand. In the play-in tournament, we're going to win, and in round number 1, we got the San Antonio Spurs. They're led by the shortest player in NBA history, Victor Wembanyama. Oh my goodness, bro. This team is stacked. Oh my goodness, man. This is going to be tough. Game 1 goes to them. Game 2 goes to them. Of course, we have to face the best team in round number 1. Okay, we're going to tie it up. Come on, y'all got to lock in for me, bro. We need this game 5, and of course, we don't get it. That's pretty much just a summary of this video, man. We just can't catch a break, and we're going to lose in 6 to Wemby and the Spurs. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'll give it to this team. They're just consistently trash. I don't even know what to say at this point. James Harden's on the Heat, and he almost won a championship, but Wemby's going to beat him. But yeah, like I said, now we got to worry about bringing all these guys back. Tobias Harris was on a minimum, so we're gonna lose him pretty much. And then you look at Rob Will. Apparently, I don't have the money to bring Rob Will back either, bro. So we're just cooked. It's over, man. Look at this team, bro. We fell off. I mean, we still have 390 pluses, so realistically, we should be good, but we're not. We're 8-13, 21 games into the season. I don't even know what to do, man. We're just going to look at trades, see if we can improve anything, and see if I can voice crack any more times in this video. I saw Miles Turner in the trade finder. We kind of needed a big man. He's good. He's at 84. I went ahead and did it. I'm not even going to think about it too much like that one Drake song. Anyway, this is what the team is looking like. Hopefully we do something. We're running a 7-man rotation. Y'all get no breaks. You can get breaks when the other team shoots free throws. Apparently that philosophy isn't working either, though, because we're still garbage at basketball. So I'm gonna try to do anything I can to improve this sorry basketball team, including getting Killian Hayes. Oh my goodness, we're getting Killian Hayes to improve the team. We're cooked. We're also gonna go get Pascal Siakam and Onyeka Okongwu. After that, we have an 8-man rotation that we can trust. Maybe that'll be enough, but knowing 2K and how much they hate me in this video, it's probably not. Joel Embiid is in Phoenix now with the Suns. Shout out to Scoop for making All-NBA. He's been one of the positive presences in this video. But you know what's not positive? We won 35 games, bro. This might be the first time I've ever rage quit a rebuild, bro. But I have no idea what to do for this team. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I had fun making it despite 2K being 2K. Have a great day. See you guys in the next one. Peace.